throughout the year.
Oh boy.
You know,
So what am I looking forward to for next Zeldathon?
No, my question is, what are you looking forward to the most for this marathon?
Oh, this marathon. Wait, are we rolled in? We're rolling? We're starting now?
I think there's a red light on there.
There's a red light on there. I feel like... Was there questions before that one, or are we jumping straight in? That was the first one. Wow.
The first question is, what are you looking forward to the most this marathon?
What am I looking forward to the most this marathon? I'm looking forward to Freya nailing a trial skip first try.
Oh, let's go.
Alright.
What are you looking forward to most this marathon?
Honestly, getting trial skip successful in my WHC run.
Yeah, you've been practicing, like, on stream for, like, weeks now, right?
Yeah, about like a week and a half.
Yeah, alright.
What am I looking forward to the most this marathon? Oh gosh, that's fun. I think there's probably two things I'm looking forward to the most. One, I think Jam Train, because of having the dedicated musician space where we can spend the time to properly do a sound check and get everything set up so it sounds really good, better than we've been able to do in past marathons. And I am a little bit stressed, but also excited for my segment. Which I'm working on right now on this computer here. Oh, you've got secrets. This is going on after the marathon, probably. So you probably know all this stuff already.
How's the planning on that going?
It's going. There's a whole lot of things going on. I've got a whole bank of questions and question ideas here that I need to transform into questions.
Definitely my half of Majora's Mask 3D. Because I've been practicing for it, and I'm a little bit nervous, but I think it's going to go well.
Ooh. Showing off the Majora's Mask my brother made. It's really awesome. He put a lot of work into it, and excited to see the reactions of everyone.
Ooh, I think I'm looking forward to hanging with friends, making music, and raising money for charity. The classics.
Honestly, just seeing the Zeldathon crew again. It's been a couple of years since we've all met in person, and I was really looking forward to seeing everybody again.
I am looking forward to most getting to celebrate Zelda games and enjoy each other's company with other folks in the marathon. Also, very much so, the Jam Train.
Of course.
I mean, is this assuming this happened on the first day of the marathon and we're just pretending?
Nah, whatever.
I'm looking forward to the Jam Train tonight. Jam Train's always fun. We built a really nice set this time. We've got really good audio going on. It's going to be the best Jam Train ever. TM.
This marathon
Yes.
is over.
This
Marathon, it's over. Well, I'm looking forward to the prospect that there will be another Zeldathon in the future, that I will be able to attend and see my friends once again.
I think I was looking forward to just being with my friends again. And I'm glad that we're back at it. It's been 3 years since I've got to see a lot of these people. It's been a long time of just social isolation. I mean, we're taking precautions, obviously, to make sure we're being safe about it, but it's just nice, seeing your friends again and being with the people that you love.
Boy, that's weird.
Yeah.
Alrighty. What are you looking forward to the most this marathon?
Tomorrow, because it'll be the first day that I don't have to be outside in the heat building something.
Good answer.
Oh, okay, yes.
We're together. Interview both of us at the same time.
That's fine.
I like this.
Okay, alright, we're doing it.
What are you looking forward to the most this marathon?
Friends. Finally getting to see people again after 3 years plus.
Alright.
I honestly am really looking forward to the Skyward Sword run, just because that's one of my favorite games.
For sure. What are you looking forward to the most this marathon?
Ending. Honestly,
Oh wow.
Hell yeah.
Man, it's really tough because there's just a lot of really good segments left that I'm looking forward to. I think Skyward Sword is going to be awesome. I'm really excited for Skyward Sword.
This marathon, I'm really looking forward to Spirit Tracks because I looked at one of the best Zeldathon runs done by Marissa ever of Spirit Tracks. I made a bunch of notes, and then I did not practice. It's going to be great.
My run.
All right. That seems like, are you excited about it or more stressed?
I'm excited for it. I've been playing A Link Between Worlds. It was the first Zelda game I actually beat, not the first I played. I played Link's Awakening, but never really got past the trendy game. When I was younger, the trendy game was basically the entirety of Link's Awakening. And then I started watching MC do A Link Between Worlds runs, and he was doing speed runs. I would just watch those things for hours. It's like, this is so great, I want to try this. So I got A Link Between Worlds, I learned the speed run. I got it down to like an hour 45, but that's like all I would do. Like I just, whenever I had free time, I'd be doing these runs, and it was great. I picked it back up pretty recently, like within the last year or two, and got all the new tricks and stuff, and a lot of cool things. Turtle Rock is no longer impossibly hard, which makes the run much better and more likely to actually finish. So in all this time, like the 5 years I've had this game and been playing it, I've gone through the game legit like twice. Wow. I've beaten the game like at least 30-40 times. I've gone through it legit about 2 times, and it's going to be approximately the third, but not exactly.
What am I looking forward to the most? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen so many of these people in person. Some people it's been 3 years. I think getting to spend time and play Zelda with all my friends again.
I like that. Nice, wholesome.
Waking up at 3 a.m. intentionally.
You're looking forward to that. You like that, or is that just like part of your schedule? That
I like that I can provide that because, so it's very funny because I wake up at 3 a.m. and everybody else is like, and I'm like, hi, I just woke up. And also all the overseas people are awake, and I'm like, I get to see all the overseas people because their schedule is like mine that I have intentionally messed up.
Yeah, alright. That's something to be happy about.
The weird hours. When everyone is tired and I'm awake and it gets weird. It's most memorable and you won't be able to share all details.
I think we've already gotten past the point of what I'm looking forward to the most. I think what I was looking forward to the most more than anything else is just being a part of a team and watching everybody do their job and put everything in motion, and that's been going on for the past couple of days, and honestly I've been thriving. So I think we're there.
Well, is there anything specific that has happened so far that you want people to remember?
That is a great question. I think of anything that's happened in the event so far, I think when Danny Music so valiantly went back in time to try to save the marathon earlier today was probably my favorite moment. That was the most fun I had. I'm not going to say why. I'm not going to say what I was doing, but it was the most fun I had.
What has happened so far this marathon that you want people to remember?
We traveled back in time. That was lots of fun.
I think definitely our shenanigans with the day 1 to day 3 stuff that we just did, relatively speaking, like it was about 15 minutes ago. But we have a lot of Majora's Mask shenanigans, and I'm really glad we're doing more themed events where we're, focusing more heavily on this is a Majora's Mask event. Let's have a bunch of Majora's Mask things, a bunch of Majora's Mask prizes, things like that, rather than keep it general and open.
I don't know. I have this fuzzy feeling in my head of it's something I kind of want to remember too. Like, there felt like, sometimes it feels like time doesn't move right. Like maybe you're just repeating the same day over and over again, and sometimes you blink and then it's already day 4. So maybe this is just for my own sake, but maybe I just wish I could remember everything that happened.
What has happened so far this marathon that you want people to remember?
I'll say Jamie's awesome Majora's Mask run that just ended. It was very good. He ended up getting all masks in a randomizer and still beat the game on time. It's great.
Making the new map of the United States was really, really fun. Excuse me, the nation formerly known as the United States, formerly known as South Canada, now known as Jeep Liberty. If you asked me what the Jeep Liberty meme was about, I could not tell you. I was there the entire time it existed, and I have no idea what was going on. Jeep Liberties were involved. I don't know, but I liked putting 36 Rhode Islands on the map of the United States, so that was pretty fun.
You were playing the game, right?
Yes, I was playing the game.
Yeah, okay, so it makes sense that you kind of just... There's
It
noise
was like, oh, we're
going
talking
on.
about Jeep Liberties now? Oh, sure, I guess. Why not?
Definitely the MC and Jackson doing Legos last night. That was really funny.
Ooh, I missed out on that.
Yeah, so MC was blindfolded and trying to put together a Lego set, and Jackson was trying to sabotage him. And there was hand sanitizer involved, there was glue, there was earplugs. It was really funny.
Definitely when we came into the stream room going, happy birthday, and throwing a whole bunch of balloons in MC's way.
Yeah, I was sitting on security. Everybody just showed up, and I was very curious what the heck was going on.
Oh, it was awesome.
I want people to remember how much hair was removed this marathon. This might be the record for most hair removed in a marathon.
What happened this marathon I want people to remember so far? Well, I did lose my hair. That was fun.
Yeah,
But,
I think that is something specific to you.
But I really enjoyed MT's surprise birthday party.
Oh, that was good.
That's something we don't usually get to happen around here, because usually, you know, this is back in like July or June. But we don't usually have an August date. Thanks, Jiggy.
Thanks, Jiggy.
Well, so this marathon is the marathon that I caused drama at. That's been this entire marathon has been drama. So there's been the rat agenda. My mustache was a major cause of drama. But I think if anything, I'm hoping that people remember the Academy Awards. It hasn't happened yet as of filming this recording, but I'm sure it'll be out when you're done.
So that's closer to what you're looking forward to.
Yeah, sure.
What has happened so far this marathon that you want people to remember?
To remember? Let's see. Definitely the Stash Crew. That was pretty funny. I enjoyed being part of that.
I say we should remember Jiggy's mustache, because it won't be on his face for much longer.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. What has happened so far this marathon that you want people to remember?
Well, we raised what did we raise? Do you know what we raised?
I don't know.
All right, we raised approximately 128,000, about 119, and I'm pretty sure once the Yeti donations come in, it's 120. And if I got that wrong, if that number is wrong, please just edit it and pretend I said a different number. You can call me and say, hey, can you record yourself saying $125,800? And I will. I'll record myself saying that number and I'll send it back to you, and then you can submit it to the NSA for further analysis. What was the question?
What are you looking forward to the most this marathon?
Video games.
Oh, fantastic. What has happened so far this marathon that you want people to remember?
I think the most memorable moment that I've seen so far in this marathon is Steve managing to do a boss wrong twice and still manage to defeat it.
The Twilight Princess run. It was a lot of fun. Couch was fun. I did good. So please remember me.
What has happened so far this marathon that I want people to remember? I'm not entirely sure, and I think that's mostly because I feel like I've been spending a lot of this marathon running around and putting out fires or trying to solve certain problems, and that I haven't really been able to ingest and just sit back and watch and enjoy the marathon. I think the one thing that I have been able to see that was fun was Steve's failing successfully failing of the first boss in Twilight Princess where he managed to get past the first phase, but doing it incorrectly. I still don't know how, but he was successful, but incorrectly successful. I don't know. That was a boatload of fun, and just like, well, okay, you know, kind of reactions.
4 to 8 a.m. is a wild time. Last night was Oracle of Seasons with Clinkit, and it was me, MC, Abra, who else was on couch? I don't even remember.
Bonds at some point.
Bonds was on there for a bit. Some people ended up leaving early because it was 8 a.m. and we'd all been up all night. But it was definitely a couch full of people trying to stay awake by doing the most ridiculous things they could to stay awake. We would start like getting a little tired and something would happen. We'd all get super hyper about it and like just insanity would ensue. And then we'd come back down, get tired again, and then something else would happen. It was a wild time. It was fun. We actually raised a bunch of money considering it was 4 to 8 a.m.
Oh my gosh. So many things. So many things. Well, I really think right now in my brain is Jam Train. Jam Train was a lot of fun. So I think that there were a lot of good moments and we raised a lot of money during Jam Train. So I think that's the standout right now.
Definitely the musician segments that I've been able to be a part of have been really exciting for me. The Back in Time bit that we did just a couple hours ago as of this recording was really, really fun. And I only participated in a small way, but it was fun to participate in that. There's been some good donation trains. I enjoyed sitting on front couch trying to find secret sounds, then finding that most of them have been removed. Curse you, Maeve, but not really. So yeah, all that stuff has been fun stuff that I've remembered so far.
I will point out that I was the one on tech, and I did intentionally put the Bokoblin dock up instead of the internal secrets.
Yeah. You're welcome, Direct Relief. It's Flying's fault.
What are you looking forward to the most this marathon?
Genuine answer? Sleep.
There you go. Perfect answer. What has happened so far this marathon that you want people to remember?
Sleep. No. I don't know. There was a lot of fun shenanigans on back couch during my run, the first game, so I don't know. I haven't been awake for most of it.
I went to Sheets again. I'm in a rut. I fell right back in. The millisecond I was back, I had to get Sheets again. That might be my lowest point.
That's a low point, but you do want to remember it?
Yeah.
What has happened so far this marathon that you want people to remember?
Gaslight, Gatekeep, Girl Bosses, the Triforce.
Okay, I think I missed this.
I want to know, and I also want people to remember, why there was such gremlin levels of laughter this morning at 5 a.m. I was sat outside and something was going down in Stream Room and I'm gonna have to rewatch it. So I hope people remember that so I can get some context.
Do you want it to be part of the video or me telling her?
I mean, sure.
Tell me what happened.
So we basically, there's a part at the end of Link Between Worlds where Hilda betrays you, and it's like she's girl boss gatekeeping Gaslight. And then we kept making jokes, and there's a Twitter thing that someone did where we were like, the 3 parts of the low roll Triforce are girl boss gatekeep Gaslight.
Okay, yes. I want everyone to remember that. That needs to continue to be
And
me.
Dino beat the final boss by using the lantern and was like, get gaslit.
So good.
What has happened so far this marathon that you want people to remember?
Pins do not through the hole.
Did I miss this?
Pins, yeah, pins
Oh
do through the
man,
hole.
I did miss that.
Pins do not through the hole.
Oh no, what did I? I'm so tired. I'm gonna say what the heck did they do last night? I'm seeing Jackson's little bit with the.
Big Bang Theory?
No, but that was funny. The cards where they were like making up characters, like I think it was like D&D characters is what they were making up.
Unfortunately, I missed out on
Yeah, but it was funny.
How we set up all the gear.
the gear as in the technology or
Everything.
Yeah, including.
So that we can do it again the next time. And I want them to remember. I don't know. I hope everyone remembers how much, like, we were able to do, like, compared to before COVID. I think the team members are doing a lot more individually. Like, they're more empowered to take charge and like do things on their own. And so I hope they remember and can realize like how much more compared to previous marathons they've been doing and continue to like expand and keep MC from doing things by himself.
I want people to remember that in our first in-person marathon back, from COVID, where we could get everyone in one place, we were able to raise $119,000 and really pick up a lot of momentum and really engage our community and explore new ways to engage a new community and find a way to bring people together to continue this awesome journey of raising money for charity that we've established.
How should I end this video?
Like this.
What's the biggest meme of the marathon?
The biggest? Well, I don't know about the biggest of the marathon, but I do know that my favorite was when we were trying to make some buttons and stuff for the crew. The instructions were not written in, shall we say, good English. And we have been repeating, pins do through the holes. It's
pins don't through the
holes.
holes.
Oh, pins don't through the holes.
And then pins.
And then yeah. Just repeating that at each other ad nauseum when we have to like follow instructions. It's definitely been a highlight of my marathon.
I'll say rats. Rats are still pretty pervasive this marathon.
That's been pervasive for like a few marathons now, but
rats we're going strong still. I like the rats.
What's the biggest meme of the marathon?
Biggest meme. There's so many that have been happening. I know early was rat. Everyone loves rat. I don't understand. My favorite meme right now is the Gary the Snail Weezer and the rat minions on Twitter.com.
Just knock the train. Huh. There were some mustache things going on. Looking on that Twitter, I saw some things about rats always. Good going one. It's nice to see that we put some of those old memes to rest.
Finally.
21F salute. It's good to do.
It's the stash. It's literally the
I
stash.
think it's gonna have to go with the stash and the stashing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Technically have a stash.
Mustachio.
What's the biggest meme of the marathon?
The biggest meme of this marathon? Well, if I could choose, it would be Stump, but that's not the right answer.
No, you can leave it at Stump. That's fine.
Stump.
What animal best represents Zeldathon?
The rat, obviously.
A chimera that is part swan, part hyena. Because a swan is all graceful on top, but paddling like hell underneath. And that's kind of like, that's what everyone sees. So like, everyone behind the scenes is doing so much work all the time, but like, hopefully we managed to make it come across like smooth. But the hyena part, because we're all feral goblins having a great time and laughing so hard we feel sick.
I think it's a cat. You can tame it a bit, for some time it will do what you want, but eventually it goes crazy when you don't look.
I think the best animal that might represent Zeldathon actually some sort of chimeric entity. We have many heads and many hands and many feet, but we're all headed in the same direction.
I'm just thinking chaos. So whatever animal is chaotic. Honestly, a dog having the zoomies. Like, just a dog. Like, sometimes it's full nap mode. Sometimes it has the zoomies. Sometimes it's, yeah, a dog, basically.
What animal best represents Zeldathon?
It looked like something
An
useful.
otter.
Yeah.
An otter, obviously.
Of course.
The otter. I like Finn.
Blobfish.
Oh. Not what I was expecting.
I don't know. It's funny. Because it's funny and unexpected.
I was expecting either otter.
Otter?
Yeah,
Come on, that's
that's fair.
cheating. Come on.
Or
Come on.
rat.
Rat. Okay. Rat. Rat's around.
What do you want your future self to remember when planning for the next marathon begins?
Great question. I don't know. Learn some more games so I can know more things about what's going on and not ask inane questions.
Practice your game more. Practice your game earlier.
I think everyone would agree.
With me practicing my game more?
I meant just in general. Though.
Yeah, I know.
To tell people that even though I'm from a European time zone, that doesn't mean that I'm going to find it easier to do 4 a.m. shifts.
Don't go so try-hard, bro. Nobody cares that you're good at Zelda. See? That's what I get. I get tomatoes thrown at me.
I think it was a long.
Yeah. Jackson can fart around on Faces of Evil for 5 hours and everyone cheers. I do that. Man, stop it! I'm getting heckled from the audience.
What do you want your future self to remember when planning for the next marathon begins?
Don't build 2 sets.
Good plan.
That's what I'd like.
Keep it to 1 set.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping for next marathon I won't build any new sets. Just gonna be adjustments to existing sets.
I think it's all leading back to me right now, where I'm struggling to render and to edit a whole bunch of G-Academy stuff that kind of could have been done beforehand, or I could have had somebody who was helping me on it rather than me just struggling to do stuff, because we've been live all day and I have not been on camera all day. I did an interview and that was it, but it's like I feel like I have not contributed today to the event, even though I'm editing a video for tomorrow.
Do you think you need to be on camera every day?
No, you don't need to be on camera every day.
I don't mean like everyone in particular, but you specifically. Yes, and I'm gonna be on camera later. I'm gonna probably hopefully hop on Breath of the Wild's couch, but for me, my strongest suit, where we have people that have very, very high talent. We have people that are doing music in the other room, and that's their job. That's what they're good at. We have people that are all about tech station. We have people that are audio lords. For me, it's like, well, besides contributing to like set construction or design, in reality, it's like I am an on-screen personality. And when I produce every day, we have a producing schedule. I'm doing my job. But when I'm not a producer, when I'm not pushing other creators, other talent in the marathon, I still feel like it's my job to be on camera and raising money for the charity, by yelling or doing something silly. What do you want your future self to remember when planning for the next marathon begins?
Yeah, let's steal a ball run. Dude, that's my favorite joke.
I have a list, actually.
That's pretty much what this question is.
Yeah, I have a pretty big list of stuff that we're going, that I want to. I think one of them is just, make sure everyone understands Zeldathon is here. We're trying to have a good time. We're all on the same team. We're just trying to raise money. That's mainly it. Just reassuring people that this isn't a job. We're all here volunteering because we want to be here, and just constantly reassure people that they're valid, they're wanted here, and if they need a break, they can get their break. And
Okay, yeah,
they don't have to be involved if they don't want to be involved. So just reassuring people and making sure that they belong.
The feeling of everyone in this room smiling and being together, and I also want to remember when I went outside after playing Twilight Princess and there was a cake for me and everybody was standing around. It was very magical. It made me happy and it made me remember why I love what we do.
It's lovely. Let me find one to ruin it. Okay. How would planning for future marathons change if it turned out the hotel was haunted?
I don't think it would much. I think we would just incorporate that in, so whenever there was a spooky specter, we would find a way to monetize it. We would absolutely find a way to be like, oh no, TB is literally possessed right now. Give us $20 to put ketchup on his face, because that'd be funny. Maybe that'll cure him.
The hotel is haunted. Oh my god, ghost attendees, ghost attendees. I want to have ghost attendees at the next marathon. Do we? Okay. So we usually have to screen our attendees, right? So like, but they're like living in this hotel. So we're gonna have to like, I mean, I guess they would be treated like any other like hotel goer that isn't part of Zeldathon. We have to like, security has to keep an eye out for them, except with the caveat that they can go through walls and also like move objects around and be spooky. So I guess we're gonna need to have like a paranormal security team now. Like, I don't know, maybe we'll get the Ghostbusters in here. Yeah.
The ghost hunters.
Yeah, ghost hunters will return. And then maybe we'll become friends with them. I feel like that would be a good ending to that.
Can the ghost hold highlight cam?
More B-roll.
I'd say we should definitely stay here. That would make it a lot more interesting.
Okay, great.
No, I would be fine with that. Yeah, I'd be 100%. I would be like, let's keep it going haunted style, baby.
Haunted?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that would change. I'm sure other people have said like, oh, we would leave. No. I'm all about that. We just have to bring back the ghost hunters, and we'd have to do some fun stuff with them.
How would planning for future marathons change if it turned out the hotel was haunted?
That would be the best part for me. I would love a haunted hotel. How would it change? We bring the ghost in, put him on the couch.
It wouldn't. The hotel probably is haunted. We would invite the ghost to join us, and we'd have a great time.
If we had doubled the Zeldathon budget, what would you use the extra money on?
Catering.
Yes.
I would like some more wellness things. I am the lead of the wellness team, so I don't know specifically what I would use it on, but I would like to, maybe do some more team meals, stuff like that. Sponsor some outings, some good social wellness stuff.
What would I use the extra money on?
Yeah.
All right.
What would you use it?
A new theremin would be nice.
Yeah.
Maybe an instrument library for everyone brings their own instruments, right? And people are limited by the instruments that they know. So like somebody who plays a violin or the piano, they're not going to bring something different to try out, the money and the transportation costs. But we had like an instrument library, for Zeldathon, that we could have some of the different musicians try instruments that they've never played before, or maybe do some sort of change places activity where somebody has to play an instrument they've never played before.
I like that. That sounds like a fun fundraising, bit.
Definitely trying to get Jackson Brody to get off his keyboard and maybe play the bassoon would be fun to watch.
You know what I think would be really cool? Like, something would just be a big wow factor.
Mm-hmm.
A crane for Jam Train.
Yeah, so we can get like wide sweeping shots.
Yeah.
With the camera. Oh, I would love that.
It's tough to wish for new things when you're already seeing so many of your wishes come true, right? Like over in music right now, like for the first time ever, we have in-ear monitors and this like really, really thorough and affecting audio setup that Basunify has put together. And as a musician, for me, you know, that's already a big step in the right direction compared to, oh, I got to go grab my vibraphone and push it into the challenge cam, you know, and we have 2 shotgun mics on us and that's it, and we're just going to do our best. Like now we actually have like really great audio. It's really nice. I guess I don't know. If we had double the budget, God, that's a tough one to answer. I guess better stuff all around, but once again, like I think the team is so creative and the ingenuity is so great. Like we have these like beautiful sets. We've got all this great equipment right now, and I think the production level of the event is so high that I don't know. I'll get back to you when I start needing to dream again. You know.
I would want to hire like professional people to do lighting and sound and stuff. And either maybe that's the people in the team, or maybe that's other professionals, but like people to come in and help us figure out this stuff so much quicker so that we're not kind of throwing stuff together even in like the third day. I'm specifically thinking of like some of the audio setup we're doing in the music room, which is great, and Basunify is doing a great job, but Basunify is basically working nonstop. You know, if he's not asleep or eating or playing music in one of our segments, he's like reconfiguring and moving audio cables and stuff. And it'd be really nice to just like have that set and done before the marathon starts.
If we had double the Zeldathon budget, what would you use that extra money on?
Ooh, I think I would like to use it. Get more TVs. Because we were strapped last night for Jam Train. But also just like making the set even more impressive.
Okay, so if it's not building new sets, then if we had double the Zeldathon budget, what would you use that extra money on?
PTZ cameras.
PTZ.
Like the zoom, like the ones that you like just put in places and they like with a remote control thing you can like move them and zoom in on things.
Kind of like security cameras.
Yeah, but like really high quality. Like they use them in TV and stuff too. But like, because personally, I would love to have like other cameras on couch, right? So like when you have a whiteboard but the person on back couch is holding the whiteboard and it's kind of far away, you could have like a camera ready to go in to flash to a zoom, right? And if it's PTZ, then someone on tech desk can control it rather than having to have like a cameraman up there. So I'd love to do that. Broadcast team would love to get good cameras, so we would get good cameras. I would probably spend more money on the set, that's true. I'd buy like a nice floor, because this floor's crap. Man, I could spend so much money.
We're still in dire need of lights. I'm thinking practicals. I know, like, I'm sure some people were like, we should get a chocolate fountain. No, practicals.
Surprisingly, most people have been practical, but
Okay.
it's been like catering.
Oh, no. I mean, yeah, food's nice, I guess, but like in reality, you know, I think I would. There's two. I'll say two.
Yeah,
There's
go
the
ahead.
practical, and then there's the dream. The practical is we are in dire need of new lights. We are not new lights. We need more lights. We need a proper floor for our set. I'm sure that if you guys have seen it in the world, it is rubber and is very broken and looks okay on camera, but kind of is silly. And honestly, I would just want to expand like what we have. You know, like I mentioned before, it's like we can build an extension to the set with more panels and different designs, and we can really hone in on the creativeness of it if we had the budget to do it. And then the wacky side, I think it would be really cool to push if we had double the Zeldathon budget, which is, if you don't know, $2 rather than $1. We would be able to do things like maybe make it more of a convention style or something open for the public that the community could come and maybe go to panels. We could have musicians perform while we're producing the event if we had that budget. You know.
What would I use the extra money on? I would like to get more awesome content creators that have been interested in working with us and get some really cool talent out here that could work really well with our team. I think that's something I'd really like, is integrate a lot more of that, and also integrate more of the Zelda fandom into Zeldathon, because I think we have the game stuff focused and we're getting into the music, but I think art and cosplay is something that we can do a lot better as well. So I think that's something kind of opening up to be more of the Zelda fandom and kind of being a hub instead of just mainly focusing on the games. And now we're doing a lot more music, but yeah, stuff like that.
If you had double the Zeldathon budget, what would you use that extra money on?
Move it to Europe.
All right, here's a fun question. If we had double the Zeldathon budget, what would you want to use that extra money on?
Boy, am I the person to ask.
More games. No.
I got board game budget this marathon. I'm happy about that.
Then you go do your
I could take more.
I want to get your haircut.
Boy, what was my double budget on?
Unless you want to.
I think better tech in general. I think we have really good tech, but it seems like every single marathon we're renting some extra equipment, we're testing things out. There's stuff that we want to do that's just we could do a lot more for the music with a better mixer. We could use with better technology to get that music from one room to the other, because I think at the moment we're literally using a Twitch stream to get stuff from the music room to the stream room, then back out to Twitch again. So there's so much tech that would streamline our process and just improve quality, pretty much infinitely. The more money we put into it, the better it gets.
I'd put into savings. I would put the money into savings, so that way when we don't have double the budget, we feel a sense of peace. I am so responsible.
That is the most responsible answer I've gotten. And lastly, how should I end this video?
Probably by pressing the stop record button, and maybe then saving that footage onto some kind of spinning disk, or maybe a solid state drive. It is 2022 after all. Don't want to lose it if you accidentally trip and knock it over.
Unfortunately, it's going to be a spinning disc.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's a good way to end it, is press that power button. Yeah, that.
What's the subtitle of this marathon?
Zeldathon Daybreak. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Controller lag.
What is the subtitle for this marathon?
Zeldathon Daybreak. The birth of John Punch. What a man.
Oh no, they put us all in the same room again.
Rats.
Perfect. What's the subtitle of this marathon?
Thunder.
You just heard thunder.
Listen, I'm grasping at straws. I'm under pressure.
Alright, that's fine.
Grasping at straws could be a good subtitle for the marathon.
Honestly, kind of rebuild, I think. Because we, compared to Forces, it's been 2.5 years since we've actually had an in-person marathon like this. And we've made a lot of changes we've gotten way more skilled at what we do. Everyone on the team in different areas has gotten way more skilled, but we haven't touched anything, and we haven't done it in 2 years. So figuring out where our weaknesses are, building a stronger foundation, I think that's the subtitle for this marathon. Learning, trying new things, making mistakes, but also at the same time trying new things and finding really cool solutions for the future.
What's the subtitle of this marathon?
That Gatorade bottle on the floor there. That's the subtitle.
How would you explain Zeldathon to a coworker?
Alright, so I've actually done this. It's like a telethon where, you watch this crazy variety show where things are going on, but people are constantly calling in and making and pledging donations. It's like that, only the main theme is Zelda games, and instead of calling in, you're going to a website and filling out a donation form. And we're still doing some of the silly skits, we're playing music, we're getting celebrities, we're doing all sorts of stuff like that.
It's a bunch of nerds, you won't believe it, but it's gonna be fun. We play games. You won't believe how fun it is to watch.
I guess that's it.
I would say, you know, like when a young child makes a macaroni art and you put it on the refrigerator and you act like you're proud of it and then you support them. I think that's what Zeldathon is. I think we are all children. And I think we make 120 hours of macaroni art, and the Twitch front page is the refrigerator in this analogy.
Sure is.
So you smile and you encourage them and you say, "Good job, do another one." And I think that's what we do here.
If you had to hide one prop from the prop table somewhere here on the set, what prop would you choose?
The prop that I would hide inside of this room would be the rat.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Everybody's been hiding that guy.
I'm still a huge fan of the DeVito pillow. This is weird because usually at Zeldathon there's like these props that get overused and then they turn into memes and then they just die later. But like this marathon, we haven't been oversaturated with props, which I really like. Like the couch has been actually kind of clean. It's scary, but I still love the DeVito pillow, and I like that we have it and that it exists.
If you had to hide one prop from the prop table somewhere on the set, what prop would you choose?
I thought you were gonna say a body, but
Prop table.
Yeah, what prop table?
Sorry, the generic pile of props.
Hide it so that like someone happens upon it and it's like a joke, or hide
Sure.
it as in like it's gone forever.
Either.
I don't want that skirt to be hanging off the tree on the set.
And I was gonna say hide the damn DeVito pillow so nobody finds it.
Yeah.
No.
I own one too, so it's constantly haunting me. So.
It's not here anymore, but I would choose Bop It, and I would hide it really well so that people couldn't find it, so I never have to hear boom, boom, twist it ever again in my life.
I think we definitely should have a little bit of like the old classic props that have been retired, like Cheese Hat. Where's Cheese Hat been after all these years? You know, wondering where our classic Cheese Hat's gone off to. You know, maybe it's just sitting in the background. You know, maybe he got shredded. Who knows?
I would hide the stop sign, but I would hide it in such a way that it could be like on some kind of like pneumatic pump or something that we could just like press a button and have it like pop up behind couch when we just need to like, okay, write it in, folks.
That's less hiding, and that's more set design. But I'm behind it. I like this. If you had to hide one prop from the prop table somewhere on the set, what prop would you choose?
Rat. Obviously the rat.
This marathon, we had it all themed about Majora's Mask.
Yes.
Last time we had Skyward Sword. What Zelda game should we theme a future marathon on?
Four Swords Adventures, obviously. The clear choice. That would be cool though. Like you could do Four Swords Adventures, you got the 4 different links, you could have 4 like
Capture all 4 players.
What?
Capture all 4 player screens.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Layout.
For a Shadow Battle tournament? Absolutely. We need 4 Game Boy players. That would be terrible, but awesome.
We could do Navi trackers.
Navi trackers could make a return too. There you go.
My first thought was Minish Cow, because you might be able to do some interesting things there in like set design and stuff. If you can like get like couch to like be, you know, normal human size, but then you could get like set to be like the Corey size or something. There might be some fun interplay there with just how we do decorations and how we do, you know, the look and feel of the marathon there. That might be interesting.
See, I was thinking reverse. You have the set be Picori's,
Mhm.
the couch be Picori size,
Yeah.
and then massive set behind.
You could do that too. Like I feel like there's a lot of like differences in like design and style and architecture and stuff between the two. That there's a lot of room for you to like play with in a marathon. Not just with like set decoration and stuff like that, but also just like in all of the pre-marathon promo stuff, you know.
I'll say Twilight Princess. That's probably my edgy teenage favorite. I like the dark tone of the game and the more realistic style. It's a good game. I like that game.
Honestly, I think I'm a little bit partial to it because I ran it so many times. But I would like to see a marathon themed after Phantom Hourglass, which could probably also be like Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass. It's all the same link, you know.
Water themed.
Water themed, yeah.
I like it. Skyward Sword themed again, but cut everything except Givaim.
It's gonna sound trite, but Ocarina of Time. That's what I've been playing a lot lately, and I can't remember if we've ever done a marathon in my memory that has been specifically Ocarina of Time themed. So
I think we started with Ascent, theming them after.
yeah, and Ascent was Skyward Sword themed. I mean, even Wild was Breath of the Wild themed lightly, in that Breath of the Wild had just come out.
Exactly.
And that's when I started attending. So since then, I mean, what other Zelda games have we had? Cadence of Hyrule, Hyrule Warriors, and Age of Calamity, and we haven't really based entire marathons around those, like we have with Breath of the Wild, and then Skyward Sword HD, and now the Majora's Mask theming. So Ocarina of Time, it's a classic. It's the go-to for a reason, people. It's really good.
What non-Zelda game do you want to highlight at a future event?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Oh, I want Left 4 Dead back. Left 4 Dead 2. I want to do another one of those runs.
You know what? I'd like to see Zeldathon tackle Pokemon, get into Abby's space a little bit. I'd like to see some Zeldathon team doing Pokemon games.
I mean, I love my Sonic. I do a Pokemon event. You know, there are lots of fun things to do, but honestly, I definitely want to experience more games like that are Zelda legs here. I know we had Trifox here. I know we've done a sponsorship with Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. I know that there was Tunic that came out. I think that would have been a lovely game because that's a little bit of Zelda, a little bit of Dark Souls. You know, things like that where we get to highlight Zelda likes.
What non-Zelda game do you want to highlight at a future event?
Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg.
Yes!
That game is so good. If we ever do another side quest or Parallel Worlds, I'm submitting for Billy Hatcher. It'd be awesome.
I am looking forward to that.
Super Mario 3D World.
Sure.
I like to play Mario.
What one word would describe your past hour or so?
Past hour, delicious.
Oh, that's a good hour.
It was dinner time. I had Cracker Barrel. I ate pancakes because I'm an American.
Food. Just had some dinner.
Stroopwafel.
Food. Delicious.
Taco Bell? Is that one word? No.
No, that's a proper noun.
That's a proper noun. Caffeine. Caffeine.
I got a very, very bittersweet lemonade from a shop, so my mouth is very sour right now.
Stressful. But that's just because of my editing. That's nothing, not because of the event.
Awakening.
Just getting up.
I took a nice nap and I'm building a little bit.
Asleep.
That's a good one.
I went to bed at 5 a.m. this morning, and I tried not to sleep all day, so I just got down here.
Yeah. That's it.
That's a good one.
Or just like a dial-up modem sound.
Chaos. That can describe a lot of hours, to be honest.
What one word describe your past hour or so?
Kazoo.
Sweat. Lots and lots of gamer sweat.
Moist. It's humid.
Kirby Air Ride. You can point the camera over there.
That's not one word, but
Kirby Air Ride is one word. Kirby. There's one word.
Kirby.
Math. We just got done playing a board game, and adding up the scores at the end took a solid half hour.
Yeah, we played Ticket to Ride, so.
What one word would describe your past hour or so?
D-roll. I filmed D-roll for the past hour.
Maybe that will come out after this video.
If it is, here's a link to it. Wow.
Annotations don't work anymore. You have to point at the top right of the screen.
There it is.
Thank you. What one word describes your past hour or so?
Anxiety.
Alrighty.
Yep. I mean, okay, for real though, like we're trying to do this during the COVID-19 pandemic, and as much as I want to pretend like, oh, we're just back doing things like all like we used to and everything's back to normal, it's not. And I'm definitely, here with that just lingering fear of what if something goes wrong? What if somebody gets sick? What if I get sick? What if I'm sick right now and I don't even know it,
That's weighing on you.
Yeah, every once in a while, and this isn't like just specific to Zeldathon. This is anything that I've done over the past year or so. It's gonna be a tough thing to reckon with while we try to plan on events like this. But I think the effort is at least worth it, and I, in spite of that, feel incredibly safe and thankful to the fact that the team and the especially the directors in particular have done such a thorough job in making sure we all adhere to COVID safety protocols. So, yeah, anxiety, it's going to be there, but that's just how it goes.
Is it annoying that your glasses are getting really fogged up?
Yes,
right
it
now?
is. It really is.
At Zeldathon Forces, we had the broadcast of Money Making Game live on Twitch. What movie are we watching next marathon?
Squid Games.
That's not a movie, but sure, that works.
we'll make it work, don't worry.
Yeah, all right.
We watching The Room next marathon.
The gritty reboot of the Legend of Zelda animated series. Excuse me, princess.
At Zeldathon Forces, we had a broadcast of Money Making Game live on Twitch. What movie are we watching next marathon?
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Fantastic.
Classic 80s romp.
What movie are we watching next marathon?
What movie?
Yeah.
Twilight.
I don't know. I have absolutely no idea.
No movie you want to watch?
Twilight.
Okay. At Zeldathon Forces, we had a broadcast of Money Making Game live on Twitch. What movie are we watching next marathon?
The entire... For the 5 of you who may know this, the entirety of Critical Role Season 2 of the Mighty Nine. All 729 hours of it.
And lastly, how should I end this video?
You should end it really dramatically. Can you let's see. Ooh, I have an idea. Can you do a cool into the Triforce and see Danny DeVito?
What genre do you want to see Zelda take on next?
Souls-like.
Whoa.
I would like more. I want a Zelda platformer. I really want a Zelda platformer. I think that if they took Zelda 2 as a concept and made it 2022, they could make something really cool.
So a 2D platformer.
Yeah, a 2D platformer.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a 3D platformer.
What genre do you want Zelda to take on next?
What genre do I want Zelda to take on next? They did the open world genre, and before that they did the strand type genre with Skyward Sword. What genre would I want to have them do next? Wouldn't it be funny if we went back to an adventure platformer like Zelda 2? I think that'd be pretty cool. Either remake Zelda 2 or just do it again, but good this time.
I've seen a lot of fan art of it. I do kind of want to see a dystopian, like a future kind of game.
Like cyber.
tech. Sort of, not really. I don't know if you've ever seen the fan art picture. It's Link, and he's on Epona on like a cliff, and he has like what looks like a really old police or riot shield. And there's like an old, destroyed, almost like Kirby in the Forgotten Land looking city down there, like that kind of.
Like modern.
It's almost recognizable as modern, but it's all been destroyed kind of idea. So you've got more of the Breath of the Wild aesthetic going on.
Give me a game where I can play Ganondorf. I want to see the story from the opposite side. I want to play Ganondorf.
What genre do you want us to take on next?
Horror. Genre?
Yeah.
Like rock?
Sure.
Jazz?
A rock Zelda game?
EDM? Genre? I'm genuinely asking, what do you mean by genre?
One person has answered horror. We've seen rhythm game already. I guess there are a lot of puzzle elements to the game, but
Yeah.
Not like Picross.
Right. Oh, okay. So for a Zelda game specifically.
Yeah.
Social MMORPG. With VR accessibility if possible, that would be really nice.
I think plenty of people would love that.
It might already exist, but let's not get into that.
Yeah, no, official Zelda game. What's your Zelda headcanon?
Headcanon. I always ship Link and Zelda if they're in the same game. I know it's a pretty basic one, but if they're in the same game, I just assume, like, you know.
Link is gay.
Of course.
I mean, what the heck?
I think the Magic 8 Ball solved this one for me, but it turns out that Keaton are actually the regional variant for Hyrule's Abra. So it turns out that they're really just, one and the same. It's pretty nice,
My Zelda headcanon, that Giverham returns. Eventually the Master Sword gets broke, Demise returns, and he's gonna be like, wow, how could I ever get rid of Giverham? And he brings him back.
Ooh, my Zelda headcanon. All the side games are canon. That's my headcanon.
What is your Zelda headcanon?
Ganon did nothing wrong. Ganon and the Gerudo people have been oppressed by the Hylian mainstream for generations, and this whole invasion is really just an overblown, conversation that maybe got a little bit aggressive, that led to maybe 7 years of a quote-unquote dark age, all of which is slander and libel against my client Ganondorf.
Alright, and to switch gears, what's the worst fruit?
Durian.
Yeah.
That's objectively true.
Alright.
How many fruits do you know are banned in places?
It's gotta be like grapefruit. Grapefruit sucks, man. Any of those fruits that are like, I'm bitter. Hee. It's like, I don't care about that. I'm here for sweet.
Oh, like cantaloupe. It's easy.
Pineapple, because it's all acidic and you eat too much of it.
TV would disagree with you.
I know. Look, make a pineapple that doesn't burn the roof of your mouth.
What's the worst fruit?
The worst fruit? Probably a kiwi. I don't even think kiwis are that bad, but just like, I've never looked at a kiwi and thought, I want to eat that.
I will say papaya because fresh, it doesn't smell good, it doesn't taste very good. It's okay dried, but okay.
I'm actually an advocate of fruit salad. I love fruit salad. You know what? I'm not a fan of peaches. The peach flavoring I'm okay with, but the peach itself, I don't want to bite into something that's fuzzy. That's weird to me. Like it's like biting into a cat.
Oh. What's the worst fruit?
Dragon fruit. I got a whiff yesterday, and boy, let me tell you, I don't need to try it to know.
Oh, dragon fruit. It neither looks nor tastes like a dragon, and I think that's just false advertising.
Hot take, grapes.
Ooh. I mean, I can get behind that, especially like ones that have like a pit.
I can't. I mean, it may be a personal thing, but I can't stand any kind of grapes between both the flavor and the fact that they're almost a liquid, but they're the driest fruit I can think of. If that makes any sense.
That makes sense to me. Are you a dog person?
Yes.
A cat person or a hedgehog person?
A dog person and a Sonic the Hedgehog person, I guess.
All right. Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a snake person?
Not a snake person.
Okay.
Others, yes.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a horse person?
Probably a cat person.
All right, all right. Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a snake person?
Cat person.
Okay.
Yeah. Very much a cat person.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a lizard person?
Lizard.
Okay. Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a capybara person?
Capybara. Coconut dogs.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a bird person?
A cat person.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a rat person?
Well, we're rat positive here at Zeldathon. You know, we're rat positive. But I'm a cat and dog person. Yeah.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a lizard person?
Dog person. I like all pets, but dog person.
Natsu. Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a turtle person?
That's not fair. I like dogs and turtles. I'm going with turtles.
Okay. Evie. Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a fox person?
That would have been tough for me too.
I was gonna say cat, but then you added a fox, so I'm gonna have to say fox.
All right, all right. Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a fox person?
Fox. You were at cat and dog. I'm like cat, but then you go fox, and I'm like, dude, Abra's like 90% fox. It's I can't not.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a snake person?
My favorite level of Elden Ring.
I like all animals. I like dogs a lot more, so yeah.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a rat person?
I am a cat person.
All right.
Always have been.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a lizard person?
I am very much a cat person.
Okay. Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a horse person?
Cat.
All right, all right. Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a bird person?
I'm definitely a cat person.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a bird person?
I'm a dog and bird person.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a snake person?
Definitely between dog and cat. I've had a cat before. I've never had a dog, but I love dogs. I think I'm going to go with cat person because I've had a cat before.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a snake person?
Cat person, but reptiles are pretty cool.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a turtle person?
Cat.
Okay. Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a hedgehog person?
Anything fluffy.
So not a hedgehog.
Well, also, like we've had hedgehogs at home. Like they roam around in our yard, and if we see that they're like a little bit in trouble, we'll leave them some cat food. That is the thing you should do. Leave cat food. That's so much closest to what they eat. Like any animal, basically any mammal, all like.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a lizard person?
A lizard person? Are you calling me a reptilian? You think I'm a reptilian? No, I'm definitely a dog person.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a snake person?
Ooh, I love all of them. But I have a dog, so I'm gonna have to go with dog.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a horse person?
Absolutely a cat person, but I'm interested in the fact that horse person is in there. You don't see that every day.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a fox person?
Cat.
Okay.
It's kind of in my name.
Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a lizard person?
I think I'm a lizard person.
Fitting in theme here. What's the name of this little fella?
That is Sir Freckleton.
Okay, great.
George.
All right, let's go, George.
Huronesco.
Ooh, I like it.
Sagwa.
Mochi.
Scritches.
I would name him Taro.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Is that one of the cats from Monster Hunter?
Samson.
Jeffrey. Jeffrey Bass.
Is that you know, he reminds me of my cat back home, Cookie. So I'm gonna name him Cookie.
Pick random, so we get a helmet with.
Well, that's a Tomo.
Okay, great.
Cutie pie.
Oh, adorable.
That is obviously Cat's Snoopify.
Okay.
Little guy.
All right.
Hector. It looks like it would be like a Megan.
Boris.
All right, fantastic.
Jasper.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
His name has got to be George.
Okay, George it is.
Schnauzer.
Moose.
Oh, Bimbles.
Oh, his name is Cheez-It.
Henry. I think he's Henry.
Lovely.
I'm not gonna look at it, but it looks like Alfredo.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even look at it. Wait a minute.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
same colors.
Same colors.
What video game do you want taught in schools?
Pokemon Snap for the N64.
Fantastic answer.
I almost want to say DDR, but they tried that and it didn't get very far.
Really?
Yeah.
Now I gotta look this up and find out how that turned out.
There's like some DDR classroom edition, but it didn't pan out very well with like schools that picks up on it.
Dang.
But I'd say like video game to be taught in schools, probably like Minecraft, ironically enough, because
I mean that is.
yeah, because there's a lot of, I guess, different kinds of lessons you can like pull out of that kind of game.
What video game do you want taught in schools?
Portal.
That's a really good answer.
Oh. Shadow of the Colossus.
Ooh, I have not played that.
Oh, it's excellent. Highly recommend.
Animal Crossing because it teaches you how to budget your money correctly and owe rent.
What video game do you want taught in schools?
Mine.
I would Toby Fox's Undertale given to every fifth. No, I think if we're going to give a game to children to play, it depends on what the objective is. If we're looking at games with like good level design, honestly, the first Mario is pretty great at kind of like stepping you into mechanics and, you know, showing you what to do and then changing those mechanics up. There's a lot of good games when it comes to showing like a mechanical process. If you're giving more of a game that has like a story, like you want to connect to children and like kind of give them like a storyline that they can connect to, I mean, you know, Outer Wilds I recently played had a wonderful storyline that really made you think about time travel, but also like what are we doing here on our, you know, existence.
Question for you. Oh,
I'm in an interview.
Sorry, never mind. Go back to your
It's
thing.
all right. I can come back. I can come back to you when we're done.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of wonderful games when it comes to just, you know, general storytelling and being able to, you know, teach a child, you know, either a lesson from the game or just, hey, this is how you orchestrate, like, this is how you do some foreshadowing to show, like, hey, you know, they're building up to something, but they haven't told you what it is, but there's enough hints that if you're paying attention, you see that it's coming.
I'm thinking GTA, but that would be inappropriate.
I mean, sure, it could be taught in this school.
Expose people to how rough the world can be. GTA.
So this is actually a recent game I played. Chicory: A Colorful Tale.
Ooh.
It's a coloring book style game where on the surface it's just like, yeah, go around having a coloring book, but it actually has a really deep story that delves into a lot of mental health issues and things like imposter syndrome and stuff like that, that I think it's just really important to experience that and realize that we all do. And it's a great fun game. Everyone should play it.
I'm going to say Ocarina of Time, just because that's what I've been playing lately. And specifically thinking about Ocarina of Time randomizer and trying to go fast is reminding me a lot of graph theory courses, like math courses from college. And I think if I was better at graph theory or at Ocarina of Time, I'd achieve a deeper level of understanding of this.
If I say Phantom Hourglass, maybe we can get more Phantom Hourglass runners for the marathon. Phantom Hourglass.
Fantastic. If you could snap your fingers and become an expert in something, what would it be?
Managing my sleep schedule.
Gosh, if only.
Game development. That's something I've wanted to do. I can program. I can make. Like I modeled this. I can do 3D modeling. I haven't been able to put it all together, and that's something I think I'd really enjoy doing.
Well, being an expert doesn't mean you're a master at something.
That's
so
very true. I would say art.
See, I was gonna say that, but I wouldn't be a master at it, and it would make
Yeah.
me upset. So I'd probably literally just go with like some
Or
type of
music.
software engineering or something, because I think that's just a really useful skill to have. Like,
More practical.
yeah.
If you could snap your fingers and become an expert in something, what would it be?
Programming.
That's resourceful.
Yeah.
Piano playing, or writing. I can do all the camera things. I can talk and I can direct, but I cannot write at all. I cannot get words on a paper. But piano, I've always wanted to play piano.
If you could snap your fingers and become an expert in something, what would it be?
Piano. I'm jealous of the musicians, and I would instantly become a music streamer. I would never play a video game ever again. This marathon might not exist. We'll see.
Okay.
Is being efficient concrete enough? I like to be efficient. I'm not always efficient enough.
An expert in efficiency.
Yes. Oh man, yes.
How to not get discouraged when learning new things.
That seems kind of meta, but I like it.
Because if you're just like, all right, I can play bass like an expert, but now you can't also play violin like an expert. But the way I phrase it, you still have to put the effort in. You just don't really give up the way you might otherwise. So it's not like a free pass. You're automatically good at everything. It's just that you don't really give up when you don't do well at first.
I would love to be an expert in being able to snap my fingers and come up with something to be an expert in, because there are many great things that people can do, many great talents people have, and I would love to have many of those talents. So being able to decide on one would be a great skill to have.
If you could snap your fingers and become an expert in something, what would it be?
125 decibels.
Answering your weird questions. I wish I could be an expert at answering Vlang's weird questions fast and snappily.
And I guess finally, how should I end this video?
I feel like just like a lot of explosions. Like, I don't know. Maybe just like, I do think maybe unprompted explosions, but I feel like, I don't know, a bit where like you're walking out to interview someone and then maybe you like look up to the sky, it's like, oh no, the moon, and then the Majora's Mask moon is there, then it falls and just, and that's the end of the video.
Okay, can I...
Or you could interview the moon as it's falling. It's also a good option.
Alright, and lastly, how should I end this video?
If you take Danny DeVito here, there. You know how we shaved off all the mustaches at Zeldathon? Bam. Danny DeVito stationing.
Ooh, like super short cut clip of like an explosion. Like it's just like, and then it just stops.
A supercut of everyone saying, donate.zeldathon.com.
Donate to Zeldathon.com.
Donate to Zeldathon.com.
Donate to Zeldathon.net. It's .com.
Oh, you know, while we're up, can you tell me to donate at Zeldathon.com?
I don't have to tell you, you could point right at that poster.
No, but I need
Donate at Zeldathon.com/donate.
Thank you.
Donate.zeldathon.com.
And lastly, how should I end this video?
However you want.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm in charge.
Yeah. Come on with the camera.